It is what it is.
Somebody detain this guy.
Hi, this is the Professional Amateur coming to you with another review. This week I checked out The Beekeeper, and this 2024 film was directed by David Ayer and stars Jason Statham and Josh Hutcherson and Emma Raver-Lampman, among others, of course. The story of this movie is that Jason is some super secret, super spy assassin type of character, and they call them the Beekeepers. And the Beekeepers is, I guess, a part of the government or a government program that goes beyond the CIA and the FBI and is kind of like above everything. So it's kind of like an extra thing that no one can ever actually find out about. And so he is a retired beekeeper at the start of the movie, and he's just living with this old woman. And then this old woman gets scammed with some phishing email and loses all of her money and $2 million that they had for a charity. And of course, the FBI comes and investigates. The FBI is actually the daughter of the old woman, and they don't have any idea about this, phishing organization and their scams that are going on. But Jason does, and so he just goes around tearing down these scam centers. And he goes in there, beats up everyone, sets the place on fire, and then, leaves without a trace. Then we have the bad guy storyline, and they are, trying to protect their assets. In fact, one of them used to be like a CIA guy, and he just has no idea about the beekeeper, program, or at least he's heard of it, but has no idea like what anything is about. And they are just trying to, survive and not get wrecked by Jason as he goes on a rampage. What will happen though? Well, for that, you gotta watch the movie and find out. All right, so let's discuss this movie. Well, with this one, it has kind of two things going for it. One is Jason himself. He's a big action star with all these martial moves and whatnot. And I gotta say, I enjoyed watching him just kick ass. I enjoy him in most things like that, right? Expendables, Crank, you name it. Him kicking butt is always something worth enjoying. Even if it's something like the Meg 2, you still enjoy him just going around kicking butt. And he does it, quite a bit. He's kind of like this maniac killer that just goes around burning everything to the ground. And so what's not to like about his character? I think that adds to this movie, with the second point being that it's just endless schlock the whole way through. It's just schlock, just kind of stupid, fun action. None of it's supposed to make any sense, and we'll come to like how it doesn't make sense. But it's just schlock, and that's what I was looking for that night. I just wanted to watch something where you can turn your brain off, go along with it, watch Jason kick some butt, and that's it. That's all of this movie really kind of puts on the table. And if that's what you're looking for, then that's what you're getting. So that's, a perfect kind of combo there. And unfortunately, that's kind of all it's got going for, which brings me to the parts certainly that doesn't work. And so the biggest thing in this one is the story. It's really just a Jason vehicle to watch him punch and kick, so the story doesn't even matter anyways. With this one, the story makes no sense whatsoever. Like, they have the Beekeeper program, but that's like above the CIA, and you're like, how does anyone know about it even then? And then they have like the phishing company, the scam company, and they have actually hired like a CIA ex-director who I guess has retired, but now he is employed by this company to seemingly just babysit the CEO. And that doesn't make any sense. Like, why would he go into this line of work? It doesn't make sense. And then the whole thing with the beekeepers, like their whole thing is like bee themed. So they're always looking for the queen bee or the honey or I don't know what else. And it just doesn't make sense. And then they're trying to kill the queen bee, but the queen bee is always a female. So they're looking for like the mother of the main bad guy to kill. And you're just like, why not just kill the guy? I don't know. The story just makes absolutely no sense. Don't think about it. Don't even attempt to, get engaged on that aspect to it. Like I said, it's really just a Jason vehicle to watch him do some punches and kicks. Other than that, I would say with the fight scenes, this is a personal note, I think, but one thing that does annoy me is kind of like the shaky cam. Just kind of makes it so that you can't really see what's going on. This one is not as bad as some that I've seen, like, The Bourne Identity or whatnot. You can still generally tell what's going on, but I wish they would just stop doing it, especially with someone like Jason, where, you know, he's throwing the punches. He's actually kicking these guys, right? So you don't need to just shake it up a little bit so people don't know. It's just, I would say, a pet peeve, but that is in there as well. As for my recommendation, well, if you're an action schlock fan and you just want some entertainment for the night, then I would say, yeah, press play on this one and just watch Jason go to town. And if that's something you want to watch, then yeah, press play on this one. As for a rating, well, I'll give it the average score of 5. It certainly is easy to consume entertainment that I enjoyed just one night on my own. And with that being said, I think that's all I wanted to say. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.